So you might be wondering, are we going to be fighting the boss immediately in this episode? No. We gotta search, man. It's Search Man, that's the boss this time around.
I'm Search Man, okay?
That's fine by me, Search Man. I don't have any strong feelings one way or the other about your name. So, Search Man stage starts out with this nice sky view. It's not a sky stage though, that's just the intro. They started with a high view and then cut down to the ground for no other reason other than it looks cool. And no, that's not a complaint, I'm just pointing it out. Anyway, we will be seeing a water balloon a decent amount in this episode, but we're also going to be seeing a lot of other weapons as well. I kind of like Search Man stage for no other reason other than it feels like a really good sort of playground for all of like the first half of the game's weapons. We're going to be using Thunderclaw a lot for platforming. Now that we're in a part of the game where you are guaranteed to have Thunderclaw, they can require it for platforming. So that's good. But I also just think that, like, other weapons that we got in the first half are super useful. Like, there are a lot of ground-based enemies that you want to hit with ice, that sort of thing. Grenade Man, always pretty helpful. Tengu Man, always pretty helpful. But yeah, Thunderclaw you absolutely need. The rest, pretty solid. Water Balloon, though, has a fair bit of ammunition, but it is our rapid-fire weapon for the game. If you don't use it rapidly, it's more or less a normal shot. It's pretty straightforward, so some people might like that. I know I do. And sometimes you want just a weapon that does one thing. There are enough weapons that do stuff like that, or perhaps... Oh, no, I did kill him. I'll use Tengu Man's weapon later on. Tornado Hold is also good against those guys, but yeah, just... Sometimes you do want normal weapons, and, you know, Water Balloon feels pretty normal. Again, it can rapid fire, so it can actually drain ammunition pretty quickly if you use it too much, but, you know, it's nice to just otherwise have a normal shot. That's why Metal Blade was so popular. It was very basic, but very effective, and cost-efficient. Metal Blade was stupid, but we all know this by now. So anyway, though, Search Man stage otherwise is pretty okay. It's another jungle-based sort of level theme, which has been seen in the Mega Man series before. Not to say it's a bad theme or anything, it's always pretty good. This one's not too bad. I kind of prefer Napalm Man personally, but this one's not too bad. Looks pretty cool, and it's not a theme, again, that I mind seeing or anything, but I'm just saying it's not a new one. The theme is also okay. Again, not the biggest fan of the music in the game in general, but I do prefer the back half of the game's soundtrack, I would have to say. Because so far, all of these songs are like, I will acknowledge the existence of these songs, unlike most of the songs in the first half, but that's just me. Another important note about Search Man stage is, if you're playing the Saturn version, expect to see another secret boss. Cutman was in Duo's stage, however, in this stage, you can actually find Woodman, which is pretty fitting. I would say the jungle bit is definitely reminiscent of Woodman stage, being, you know, a jungle. Kind of an easy comparison to make, if we're being honest. It's like saying Fireman stage reminds me of other fire stages. There's lava in it. Yeah, no shit. Oh, and we're already at the boss. I've yet to actually mention your voice, though, so let's hear you talk real quick.
Ready? Yeah, let's go!
So yeah, I do like Search Man's gimmick, personality-wise. But anyway, Search Man is voiced by Matthew Mearsbergen, who is also the voice of another Robot Master in the game, as well as Proto Man, who we haven't heard speak much so far, but he does have actual cutscenes, so it's not like Otto, where he just has minimal lines. But anyway, Search Man's battle. True to his name, he has those markers, he'll try to catch you with those. you won't automatically get hit if he actually hits you with the cursors, the reticles, but he does have a slightly more difficult to dodge attack if you do get hit by it. Otherwise, he is honestly extremely easy. I figured I would have more time to talk about his fight, after talking about the voice actors, but no, he's already dead. Didn't even use his weakness. It is worth noting, of course, that the attack, the little disc he throws that goes back and forth, is the one that I kind of hate the most. It's kind of a pain, other than just contact damage from him leaping out of the bushes. Anyway, though, that's it. We get Search Missile. So, that's another Robot Master out of the way. He brought the Search, I brought the Destroy. And together, well, Searchman had a real bad time. If you're looking for what's better between Search and Destroy, I believe I presented a very good argument for Destroy. See you next time.